Alright, so we've been talking about technology in the past, and we watched a video with where kids are reacting to the first iPod. And then here I wrote two sentences that are on the video. The first one is that technology used to be expensive. And the second one is people would spend hours uploading songs to their iPods. Now, are these sentences in the present or in the past?
Past.
Past. Alright, but why is it in the past if the verbs are in the present? Aren't they? Be and spend. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Be and spend. Aren't they in present, in the base form? Why is it past?
Because it's an ED ending on use.
Oh, very good. So in used to, we have the ED ending. And what about this one?
It's in the past.
But why?
Because would is the past.
Would be
past was. Or, was.
Will.
Very good. So here we have used to and would, showing us that these sentences are in the past, right? And when I say technology used to be expensive, am I talking about something that was true, was a state in the past?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes? And when I say people would spend hours uploading songs to their iPads, is it the same? Is it a state?
No.
What is it?
Yeah.
Is it? This is a repeated action that happened in the past, right?
Okay.
It's not a state, it's a repeated action. So I can also say, for instance, that I would spend hours playing video games when I was a kid. Is this a state or a repeated action? I would spend hours playing video games.
Repeated action.
Repeated action, very good. And if I say, I used to live in Brazil, state or repeated action? Very good. So when we think about state, we're thinking about something that was true. It's a fact for a period of time. And when we're thinking about repeated action, it's something that, here we have a timeline. This is now. A repeated action is something that happened lots of times in the past. All right? Okay, so what I want you to do now is to write one sentence using used to and one using would to talk about your past experiences regarding technology. Can you do that? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Yes, Matthew, can you share your sentence with us, please?
I used to use MSN.
All right, perfect. So he used to use MSN. Is this a state or a repeated action?
State. Oh no, it's repeated action.
It's repeated action.
Yeah,
Very good.
Yeah.
So can we use used to for repeated actions?
Yes, he does.
Perfect. All right, Elsie, can you share one of your sentences?
I used to use a floppy disk.
Wow, you used to use a floppy disk. Very good. Is that a repeated action or a state?
A repeated action.
A repeated action. Very good. Mira, can you share one with us?
I would listen to my transistor radio.
Wow. All right, so I would listen. Is this a state or a repeated action?
It's a repeated action.
Very good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change here and I'm going to write would here and used to here. Elsie, can you read the first sentence, please?
Technology would be expensive.
Very good. So when I say technology would be expensive, is it the same as if I said technology used to be expensive?
No.
No. Why?
to is in the past and technology would be expensive, would be just a fact that it's expensive.
So technology being expensive is a
State.
state. So can we use would with states?
No.
Does it make sense? Let's try with different sentences. Somebody said a state before. You said it, right?
Yes.
Can you share it with
I
me?
used to use MSN.
I used to use, but then it's a
Oh.
repeated action.
My apologies.
Oh, I
It's
used to,
fine.
I used to use a floppy disk. I would listen to my Walkman while I walked to school.
Also repeated action. So I'm gonna say something different, and I'm gonna say something different than technology. So when you say, women used to be forbidden, to vote, is this a state or a repeated action?
Repeated action.
So can I say women would be forbidden? Okay, but what about here? Mira, can you read the sentence?
People used to spend hours uploading songs to their pods.
All right, it's your spot, sorry. So, is this the same as when I say people would spend hours? Why?
Because used to is a state.
Is this a state or a repeated action?
Yeah, you can say it, yeah.
Yes, we can say it.
Used to.
So the important thing here is that both are talking about the past, but used to is interchangeable. So can I use used to when I'm talking about states? Can I use it when I'm talking about repeated actions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but would, can I use it when talking about repeated actions?
Yes.
No.
Can I use it when talking about states?
No.
No. So that's the only difference. And would is something that we usually don't say. So since we are always allowed to use used to, let's try to use it more. But we have to know the difference. Are you clear? Do you have any questions?